Good morning, children. Good morning. Now, before going to our lesson, I would like to ask few questions. Let's answer. Right? Now, tell me what is it? That is a point. Right? Now, if I take other point, what do you say? Line segment. Right? That is a line segment. Now, will we have any other way to join two points? Yes. This is also joining of 2 points only. But this is not the line segment because shortest distance between 2 points is called line segment. Understood? Right. Next. What is it? That is the ray. One side is extendable, one side is ended. Right? So, from one point it is a riser. Okay, so that is what this is called ray. When two line segments or two rays rise from one common point. Let us see how we do it. This is a common point. One ray is risen. If other ray also rises from there, from same point, right? There we can see the corner. There we can see the corner, right? So this corner place, angles can be formed. Angles can be formed, right? So we can see angles at corner places only. Got it? Point. Fine. So let us discuss about angles. Today we are going to learn about angles. Fine. Right? So here angle can be formed. This is called common point or vertex. Or vertex, right? What are these two? Can be called as arms. Can be called as arms. This is one arm. This is one more arm, right? Next, this angle can be measured. Angle can be measured in degrees, represented by example 15 degrees, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, like that, right? So, word angle derived from Latin word angulus. Derived from Latin word angulus, which means corner. Which means corner. So we can understand that by this we can understand angles can be formed at corners. Got it? In our daily life we can see many places these angles, right? At many places. Number 1, between the door and threshold. Between the door and threshold. When we move, when we close and open the door, between threshold and door, angle can be formed. Their corner can be seen. So angle can be formed. First one, right? And then second one, we can see between the hands of clock. Between the hands of clock. At some place, at any places. Now when I move there, here also some corner. So their angle can be formed. Right? Otherwise, when I found this one, here also some angle can be formed. Right? There also corner is happening, right? The next, we can see, for example, we can see angles at the wings of fan also. Between the wings, right? And then next, fourth one, we can see in many places in our daily life. When I write here, I will put pen. So between the pen and the board, some angle can be formed. So that is also example for angle only, right? So these are the many examples we can say from our daily life. And then next, I would like to ask one question, very important one. Why do we learn these angles? Right? Why do we learn these angles? Is there any use for us? Let's see, right? So yes, we have many uses in our life also. We have many benefits. Number one, we can find out the time by using sun and shadows. Right? They also included these angles. So we can find the time. Depends on the angle. At different times, different angles can be formed. Number one. Number two, we can find the height of the mountains, which we cannot measure using the scales or meter scales. Right? We can find the height of the poles. All those, and one more thing, we can find the distance between the object from particular point. That also we can find using this angles only. So these are the many examples in our daily life. These are the benefits for us, right? The next, is there any instrument to measure the angles? Yes, we have an instrument, right? So to compare or to measure more precisely, so we need an instrument. So that is called protractor, right? To measure or to compare the angles. Now how can we use this protractor? We see. Now how can we use the protractor? First, here this is a center. This is the center point, right? It is extended till here 0 and 0. By using this protractor, we can find out two types of angles, right? Number one, clockwise angle. Number two, anti-clockwise angle. Anti-clockwise angle. Two types of angles we can find out using this protractor, right? So when we measure from this side, that is called clockwise angle. When we measure from this side, anti-clockwise angle, right? So we can measure from both the sides because it has scales from both sides. So right, from this side, from 0 started 90, 180. From 0 started 90, 180. So that is what we have from both the sides in a protractor, right? So completely this overall this scale, this complete part divided into 180 parts. Right? Each part is called degree. Every part is called degree. Fine. Now I said this is the line which is joining off from 0 to 0. From 0 to 0. That is called baseline. That is called baseline. Right? Now we have some method. We have a method to measure the angle using protractor. We have a procedure, right? What is the procedure? Let's see first. First, we should identify one angle which is either acute or obtuse. First, we should select the angle which we want to measure it. So, right? Number two, place the center point of the protractor. This one. Place the center point of the protractor on the vertex of the angle. This is vertex. We should place this protractor, we should place the center on the vertex. Right? That is second point. Next, third one. Adjust the protractor that one arm of the angle joined with the baseline. So, we should move it. I will draw here only a protractor example This is the base, 90 degrees. This is what? Arm of the angle and the base of the protractor. Both are joined. Both are joined. Third point. Fourth point. Look at the scale where the baseline joins to 0. Now you see this is the 0, join this side. So that means we should measure from this side. We should measure from this side. This means which type of angle that is? Anti-clockwise angle. Anti-clockwise angle, right? Now, fifth point. Read the measure of the angle where the other are on the scale. Now let's see other arm is this one. So we can see the some particular value at other arm, right? So this is called, for example, if it is 70, so angle equals to 70 degrees. This is the way, this is the procedure to find out the angles using protractor.